Hi, this is Irina, Colourpuncture Academy. Colourpuncture is a spin-off acupuncture. In Colourpuncture, we use application of light of different colors on acupuncture points, meridians, and different reflex zones on the skin. Today's video is about colors and what we call complementary colors in Colourpuncture. Each acupuncture meridian or reflex zone on the skin seems to respond better to a particular color, as if it's more attuned to a particular color. And very often in Colourpuncture, we use fixed protocols based on this attunement. In Colourpuncture, we use the concept of treating the points with complementary colors to fine-tune the effect we would like to achieve. In Colourpuncture, there are 3 pairs of complementary colors in spectral range. One color represents the Yin energy, and another color represents the Yang energy. Complementary pairs are red and green, yellow and violet, orange and blue. So how do we choose the colors? First, we have color indications, and then we have skin sensitivity. Today we will start on a concept of complementary colors in Colourpuncture by making a very simple choice based on color indications and skin sensitivity. And then we will fine-tune the color based on how we react to this particular color in this moment of time. Let's take a point which is specific to Colourpuncture as an example for choosing complementary colors. This is not a classic acupuncture point, even though it is located on Du meridian or universal meridian on the face. The point is located on the forehead, and this is a reflex zone for limbic system. This point is one of what is called coordination points in Colourpuncture, and by treating this point, we are supporting a well-being of our limbic system. A happier, freer, and clearer limbic system can regulate the entire body much better, to explain it in a very simple terms. First, about limbic system. Limbic system is a collection of brain structures. It's like a ring of brain structures which are responsible for learning, memory, concentration, motivation, and processing of our life experience. Our limbic system regulates all our motivations, emotions, feelings, and drives. This is a place of conversion of anger and rage, peacefulness and contentment, determination and reluctance, all our human emotions, feelings, drives. Limbic system is a storage system for our life experience. Happy and sad, uplifting and traumatic, all of it. This is why usually when we remember a particular life experience, we remember it together with an emotion or feeling or body sensation related to it. They become entangled in a way. Human perception varies depending on our age, understanding of situation, our point of view, previous experience, our values, and so on. It is as if a memory is formed within our limbic system and later recollected as a memory, which is biased or could be totally incorrect depending on where we stand in our understanding of the situation and our degree of presence. It is as if our limbic system has emotional vision or feeling vision, and it can wear black glasses or rose glasses. Forming a memory, creating a memory, and later recollecting a memory is a lot more about our perception based on our previous experience and filters than about reality of the situation. So in our adult life, limbic system equals a selection of emotion based on previous label or entanglement related to a particular situation in which this memory was formed. All of it is largely automatic and unconscious. I hope this simple explanation is enough for us to understand how important supporting a well-being of our limbic system is. Now to the limbic point. Locating limbic point is very simple. Limbic point is located 1 finger above in tongue, here is in tongue, mid-brow point, and 1 finger up in tongue is our limbic point on the midline of the face. You probably remember the location. This is located on what is called neurasthenia line in Colourpuncture, which we covered in our simple use of colors in Colourpuncture violet video. From a description of what well-being of limbic system will look like, it is clear that we need to choose a color which will give us clarity, relaxation, and strength. And all of it should be of a spiritual quality, if you wish, because very often our life experience presented with something which we don't completely understand or can even accept, but we need to react to it anyway, and our memories are formed anyway. In Colourpuncture, these are function of colors yellow and violet. Now, how do we choose a color? Because we can only apply one color at a time. A default color for limbic system is yellow, which gives us clarity, determination, and strength, which is exactly what a happy limbic system will provide us with. A complementary color to yellow is violet, which is color of creativity, spiritual awareness, and meditative states. Violet gives us deep relaxation. Yellow gives us focus and concentration. We start with yellow because this is default color for limbic point, and we apply yellow and we feel into it. So first locating limbic point and gently pressing, just see how sensitive the skin is. If the skin sensitivity is average, it's not too sensitive, then use yellow. You can use flat focus or you can use point focus, it doesn't matter. Apply color yellow, close your eyes, relax your shoulders and feel into it. Application is straightforward. You apply Perlux under the right angle and then you gently touch the skin. If this feels good, keep applying yellow for anything from 20 seconds to 2 minutes. If for whatever reason yellow doesn't quite feel right, here comes a complementary color, which is violet. So you can apply violet color, again, point application or flat focus, and see how violet color will feel on the same point. Hold it, close your eyes, drop your shoulders, breathe into it, feel the color. And this is how you fine-tune the sensitivity. You also use violet color if, to start with, the point was sensitive to touch. Usually either yellow or violet will feel really good, depending on what we need. If we need feeding and invigorating the system, or we need relaxation and peace. So why feel into the point? With color indications, we choose with our mind. We kind of prescribe ourselves a particular color based on what we think we need in this moment of time. Here we may not be correct. For example, we may feel that we need yellow because we are working on a project or we are preparing for our exam, but in fact we had already too many cups of coffee, we are already very stressed, and stress actually prevents us from learning. So we may in fact need violet for a while to relax deeper, and then we can start again. Or the opposite, we may feel we need violet because we are so stressed and we need relaxation. But in fact, we are so stressed because we are not doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're not applying ourselves to our learning or to our project. And we may actually need yellow to support our focus, give us motivation, clarity, so we can take steps needed for the project. Yellow color is also a default color for children and is great to support learning, concentration, and motivation. Limbic point is also excellent point for energy. So we can just massage limbic points throughout the day when we feel we need to support our energy with natural means. So summary, limbic point done in default yellow or complementary violet supports learning and concentration, clarity and motivation, focus and energy. Please read a related article for more explanation and references. Ask any questions you may have, and I'm wishing you every success with your Colourpuncture practice.